Oh, hi. As you can tell, I'm a little bit of a mess this morning. I need to kind of get my life back together. So today I figured I would show you how I do that when I need a bit of a reset. And in Toronto, we just went back into lockdown, so feeling like I need that sooner than later. And one of the best ways to reset is to get off social media. If I sit down and grab my phone, I'll immediately start scrolling, start getting myself caught in the comparison trap, start feeling like I'm not enough or I'm not doing enough. It's one, really a huge time suck, but two, it really isn't helpful if you're feeling a certain way or feeling like you need to gain a little bit of clarity in your life and reset. So if you're feeling like you're in a bit of a rut or that you need to reset, get off your phone. Yeah, I really didn't commit to that throw. I need my phone, but like, I don't need to be comparing myself on social all the time too either, you know? The next thing I'll do when I need a bit of a reset is fix up this situation. And sometimes it's difficult, you know? Like if you're in a rut or feeling a certain way or having the winter blues, even getting up to shower can feel a little overwhelming, but I'd say do your best, do what's within your capacity, and give yourself a little love. Don't worry, I'm not leaving it like this. So to get out of potato mode, I like to do a couple of things. One is I will always take a shower. I don't think anyone has ever regretted taking a shower, especially on the days that you feel too lazy to do it. Sometimes I feel like I don't have time to shower, like I don't wanna wash my hair or get my hair wet because then I feel like it interferes with the rest of my day sometimes. And then besides that, after just taking a little bit of care of myself, I like to take some time to do my skincare. And one of the ways that I have reset myself completely is by cutting back and simplifying my skincare routine. Because a huge part of my self-confidence and how I feel about myself is how my skin is doing. And I want to thank Burt's Bees today for sponsoring this video. In COVID especially, I have learned that my skin is ultra sensitive. It does not like a lot of fancy added ingredients and it does not like a lot of steps. So the products that I choose to use on my skin, I found out really need to be as simple as they can. Right now I'm trying out a few products from the Burt's Bees Sensitive line, and so far I'm really enjoying it. It's not causing any redness, irritation. My skin is not mad at me at all. All of these sensitive products, they're fragrance-free, hypoallergenic, and allergy tested. I haven't broken out from them. They are non-comedogenic, and they're of 99% natural origin ingredients. And what I love about Burt's Bees is that their packaging is recyclable and they are cruelty-free. And then now we're getting into winter, my lips are chapped all the time, and I've been using the Burt's Bees Ultra Conditioning Lip Balm for years. I always have one in my purse. They have a lot of different flavors. Right now I'm using just the original unscented. I also have a really nice pomegranate flavor, which gives a slight tint, I think, kind of, but it's really nice and it's just fun to change things up a little bit. But skincare for me, every day is something that I never skip because having calm and happy skin is really important to me. And on days when I need a little bit more of a reset, then I do like to take that extra time with my skincare. So you guys do you when it comes to your own self-care routine, your own skincare routine. There's no one product that will make or break that routine, and there's no one product that is more self-care than the other. Do whatever makes you feel good and ready to take on whatever it is you need to. The next thing that makes me feel good is doing my hair. Sometimes I'm just really lazy and I throw my hair in a bun that reminds me of like a founding father sometimes, but I like to take the time on weekends especially, or when I'm feeling overwhelmed and need a reset. I like to take the time to just do my hair because it always just makes me feel a little bit put together, and it's also easy because this hair will last me a couple of days. So I know when I actually take the time to style my hair, it'll look nice for a couple of days and I don't have to worry about it. So that just takes some pressure off and makes me feel good. A lot of you guys did say you wanted to see how I do my hair. Well, this is it. Nothing fancy. Also, this is probably the longest I've been on camera without makeup. No eyebrows here. The next thing I'll do is put on some makeup. And not everybody wears makeup, I totally get that. But for me personally, I always feel really incomplete when I don't have eyebrows or mascara on. So all I like to do is just give myself a little bit of a refresh, give myself some brows, and I just immediately feel better. Resetting and getting one's life together is all about what makes you feel good and by honoring what you feel you need. And whenever I feel like I am kind of veering off course or feeling bad about myself or feeling unproductive, feeling behind, then it's all the little things that I can do for myself along the way in my day and in my week that help me find my way back. And usually when I feel like I need a reset, it's because there's something that I'm feeling that is just steering me off course. So the next thing I do is take stock of what's going on around me. And if there's a huge mess that is making you feel overwhelmed, don't feel like you need to start tackling all of it. Do a task that you feel like you can manage doing and take that action. And an object in motion often stays in motion. So if you get started on one small thing that makes you feel better, makes your space feel better, then take the time and do that. And don't put too much pressure on yourself. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, we're all capable of giving that time to something in our day. And that might be all that you need to start feeling better and start feeling more motivated and back on track. And once I've cleaned my space, I feel like that's when I start to really feel like I can actually start getting things done and think about what I want to be doing with my day or with my week. One thing I've done lately is because I'm not very good at time management and I often get very overwhelmed. So what I've been doing lately, and it's really been helping me keep my focus, is to actually write things down, physically taking the time, whether it be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, to write down a to-do list, because you'd be surprised how much brain it takes to actually remember everything that you need to do. And the older I get, the less I'm relying on my brain. Going to physically write down your to-do list or your goal list or whatever it is, it suddenly makes it real. And one thing about this is that I used to think it was a waste of time and that I was losing time and not using my time wisely when I took the time to journal or write things down, when really it's gonna have the opposite effect. It sort of narrows things down and helps you focus on what you need to be doing now within the capacity that you can give to that task. So I like to revisit my goals when I am feeling a little And that's because I often get caught up in too much thinking and not enough doing, and I end up getting very confused and lost as to what my goals are, what makes me happy, and what makes me feel the most fulfilled. So part of my reset routine is to revisit my main goal, and that for me is to become debt-free. So I look at my budget. And it's because my budget is my most concrete way of looking at my progress, looking at where I was and how far I've come and how much further I need to go. And that for me is just a way to reassure myself that I'm doing okay. And so are you. And if you're just starting your goal, then reminding yourself of your why, revisiting that, and maybe even making a bit of an action plan, writing things down and thinking about what you need to do next in terms of a small, immediate baby step, something that you can do right now to get a little bit closer, or something that takes a little bit more practice and is a little more long-term. There's always something that we can do to revisit our goal and revisit the system that we're using to get there. But celebrate your wins, you know? Big or small, you deserve it. Okay, so those are the things that I like to do whenever I'm feeling a little bit lost and I need a little bit of a reset. I think the main thing that you can get from this video is whenever you're feeling lost or unsure or like you're not in the place that you want to be, it's those small but mighty steps that we can take to continue to take action and start revisiting our goals. So whether that be something as simple as doing the dishes or making the bed, or something a little more grand, but that's all relative anyways. Take some time and do something for yourself. And that's the key here. Thanks so much again to Burt's Beads for sponsoring this video. If you were interested in any of the skincare products you saw, I will leave all that link down below. Do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It really helps me out. And if you like what you saw, consider subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.